When I first studied the Phoenix form with Master Joe Locke, I found how amazing it was, how very useful it was for my health. So when I saw a video of him performing the Immortals crossing the ocean form, I just thought it was very beautiful. It was so graceful and it had a depth to it that I really wanted to learn. And I put a quick message on Facebook saying, "Oh, Master Locke, I'd love to learn this," and didn't expect to hear what he said, which was, "Right, okay, well, go ahead then." So all of a sudden I thought, wow, okay, I'll try and learn this just from watching the video of his performance. And actually, to be honest, I failed. I needed the help of my husband, Willem, who was very good at learning from video and was already interested himself in picking up the Immortals form. So with his help, I started to gain the broad strokes of these movements. And I'm so very happy to have started on this path of learning. But I knew that actually I was missing a great deal of detail and wasn't quite getting the structure, especially in the hips, and knew some of the footwork wasn't quite right, or even the angles that I was meant to be facing. And up until now, I think I wasn't quite there. When I saw these new videos of tuition and explanation that Master Locke has given of the Immortals, I realised, wow, I was completely oblivious to an awful lot of the details, as to be expected. But I thought I was getting there, and now I realise back to square one, back to beginner's mind. And actually, I'm delighted not only to be humbled by this experience, but also now to have the tools that Master Locke has given us to really take each step in depth and do our very best to learn it properly. As Master Locke, I feel he has given a great deal of information, a great deal of depth of understanding for all of these movements. I think it will take a good 2 years of constantly referring to all this information he has given for me to feel that I'm actually starting to really take on board all of it. There is a great richness of information in these videos, each step shown in great depth and detail, with angles, with feeling. And though I'm not particularly martial, I would never want to fight, I feel that given the martial applications, explanations of these movements, it is very, very useful to understand the quality, the dynamic, and the purpose and the underlying essence of each move. So I really loved that, and that will give me plenty to be getting on with. I also really loved the reference to Taoist texts and to folklore. It's very romantic, very graceful, and I feel that allegory, that storytelling aspect, really turns it into a performance and an expression rather than just going through movements. So yes, I'm really delighted with the technical depth to which he's gone to in all of these videos, but I'm also really quite excited to plumb the depths of the storytelling aspect and connect with that feeling of magic rather than just trying to make movements look nice and getting the technique right. So I'd like to say thank you so much to Master Locke for making this amazing resource available for us. I think everyone who watches it can benefit. I know I'll be watching these videos again and again for years to come to get as much as I can out of them. And until we meet again, for Master Locke, thank you very much indeed. This will keep me going. I'm delighted to have your input and your great generosity of sharing this information with us. Thank you very much.